In today's video, you will learn how to revive a book that is not getting enough sales on Amazon KDP. Okay, maybe you published a book 2 months ago, 3 months ago, a month ago, or even few weeks, and you feel like it's not getting enough sales. Here I will tell you the possible ways you can revive that book to start getting sales. This is self-publishing tips and you will like it. Number one is cover. How good is the cover of that particular book? Is it good enough to attract potential buyers? I have a video on this channel and I have the link in the description. Just check it out. So in that video, I walk you through on how to create very stunning and great cover suitable for Amazon KDP. Both the paper format and the ebook format. It's long, but it's that long because I want you to get everything in detail. So if you follow the guide on that video, you will be able to create a good cover. On the other hand, if you're not good at creating cover, you can get to Fiverr, okay, and look for cover creators. Or if you have any around you, you can give him the job to do and you pay him. Before I learned how to design book covers, I was paying a young man in my locality. So anytime I finish writing a book, I'll send the title and a subtitle to him, the author's name, and I tell him what to do. All right. So just change the cover and you may get good sell. All right. Another thing you may need to change is the back end keyword. Yes. Sometimes when you're publishing book, you may ignore that. It happened to me when I was just a beginner in the system. At that time, whenever I publish book, the backend keyword is 7 boxes. The system will tell you is optional. So if you want to fill in some keywords, you should fill. If you don't want, you can leave it. But of a truth, later I found out that section is very crucial. Yes, if you know keywords that your readers are likely to search based on the title of that particular book, please fill them in those back end keyword section, the 7 boxes. Don't miss that, okay? That will help you get some clicks from people that want to buy a related book. So if that is empty, go and fill it in that particular book that is not getting enough sales. Or if you already filled it before, you may need to make some changes. So get back there and make some changes. And the book may be revived and start getting enough sales. Another thing you have to consider is the description on that particular book. How captivating is it? Can it trigger the emotions of the potential buyers? This is something you need to take into consideration. Sometimes you see some publishers, they write their description anyhow and they're off. No, if you can persuade the potential buyer through the description, that person is likely to buy. So take a good look at the description of that particular book to know if there is any change you need to make. Because if your description does not capture the attention of the potential buyer, they will click out, they will leave your book and go and look for other similar books and purchase. So sales is emotional. So trigger the emotion, all right, persuade them. So if you don't know how to do that, AI can help you. ChatGTP can help you. Okay? Or the program, the AI of Microsoft, that is the one they call Microsoft Copilot. That's Copilot, okay? It can help you. Just give me a prompt to write a book description for you and tell him what you want in the book description. Then after he generates that for you, make some editing, all right? Copy and paste, all right? Just copy it, have it in your notepad and make some editing, all right? You need to make some changes. Don't just pull everything and go and paste there, please. Make it sound like human, all right? And another thing you need to do in your description is this. Does it have call to action? Is very good ingredients that people don't know, some publishers don't know. Let it have call to action. Tell them, buy this book to know more on the so and so thing. That's call to action. Okay? You don't just describe your book and just leave it like that. Tell them what to do next. Tell the next step they need to take. Purchase the book to know more on a particular thing, maybe to know more on how to create content on YouTube, or to know more on how to use computer, depending on the title of that particular book. Another thing people don't know is this, that description should not be another book on its own. Your description should hit the points. Don't go there and start writing book chapter. When you write book chapter there, people will end up getting tired and they will leave. So highlight some things. All right? Be strategic. And that may revive that book and start getting sales. Then one important thing people don't know is that A plus content is a key to revive a book. Yes. I wrote a book on a particular title a year ago. Yeah, that was 2023. And after writing that book, I published it. It was getting little sales, maybe $10, sometimes $20 in a month. Okay, sometimes 25. But I knew within myself then that I wrote a very nice book. What did I do? I started thinking, what's the problem? I had the back end keywords filled, the description was nice, and I was like, okay, let me add A plus content to this book. And lo and behold, immediately I added that, created it in a way that it would summarize the book. Okay, it caught the attention of some potential buyers, and the book started doing more than it was doing, at least $40 every month. Okay, so utilize the A plus content. If you don't know how to create that, search for videos on how to create A plus content. Or if you want me to make video on that, just leave a comment. All right, I may create a video on how to design A plus content, highlight few points, and you may start getting sales. Okay, so A plus content is just a summary of the book. You highlight some points in the book. I getting it. Take for example, in that book, I have a book on the title How to Use Microsoft Word. All right. One of the things I may have in my book is how to use AI to optimize your documents. So I may have that, learn how to use AI to optimize your document in the A plus content design, one of the designs. Okay. So highlight the points. Another thing about A plus content is this, it's an image, it's a photo. So when you are uploading it, give it title related or keyword related to what the book is all about. So sometimes people may be searching a particular thing relating to that particular book in Google search engine. And because it's an image, it will pop up. People will click on that image. Before you know what's happening, it gets them to your book and they'll buy it. Marketing is another key. Yes. How do you promote your book? If you have Facebook account or Twitter account, you may share your book. You don't know who is watching out there. So the person may click and go and buy your book. Someone that is interested in a particular niche may click and go and buy it. If you're a YouTube content creator, you may need to share your book. You may make a video about that particular book. If you have a good number of subscribers, maybe as from 500 subscribers up, people can come in. So that's why we are growing. One of the reasons why we are growing our YouTube channel, because we show people some books to buy. Okay, if you are into book content creation, so there are so many ways you can market your book. So use social media. If you want paid ads, okay, good and fine, you can go into Amazon ads. Okay, though I myself I don't do that, but if you have the money, all right, and you feel like once this book gets sales, I will make benefit, I will make profits from it. Good and fine. You can go into Amazon ads. It will still help your book to start getting sales and get revived. That dead book can come back to life. All right. Then another thing is this: your book may not be selling because it does not have sales potential. That's the truth. If there are no much audience that are interested in that particular title, you will not get sales. That's a fact. So that's why I keep on telling you in most of my videos, when you want to write a book, ensure that that book has sales potential. Are there audience searching for that particular title? If there are no people searching for that particular title, forget about it. Don't waste your time because you will not make money from that book. It's not easy to write a book. And in one of my videos, I will have the link in the description. I explain how you can find out whether a book has good potentials to sell. Okay? Just open your web browser, have it in incognito mode, visit Amazon.com, select from the menu options, select book, and start typing the keywords relating to the title you want to write about. If it is suggested to you, then you know that that book has potential to sell. But if there is no suggestion, forget about it. All right. Another one is using a paid application, or will I say a paid program, KDP Rocket or Publisher Rocket. It's the same thing. They call it Publisher Rocket. Some people call it KDP Rocket. So if you can get that, though it's expensive, I think it's more than $100 now. So if you can get it, good and fine. But if you cannot get it, if you don't have the money, use Amazon search to check if a book has good potential to sell. Okay? So if your book does not have any good potential to sell, don't kill yourself over it. Okay? Forget about it. Go ahead and write another book. Then another thing is this. Sometimes when a book does not, sometimes when you write a good book, the algorithm may be a problem. So if you apply all these tips I gave in this video I have given so far and it's not working, then know that Amazon algorithm doesn't want to promote that book because I once had that experience. I wrote a very nice book. I did everything. At the end, it didn't work out. So I had to move on. So almost all your books will sell. That's the truth. There are some that will be exceptional, and there are some that will not perform. Is the real truth, is the sincere truth about Amazon KDP. Okay? And sometimes some books may pick up after a year. Yes, I've had experience of that. I had two books I wrote in the year 2022. Yes, on tech. They were not performing well, but in this 2024, they're competing with others. So, with these few points of mine, if you can apply all the tips, I believe that that book that have not been getting enough sales, may be revived. Thank you. If you find this guide helpful, consider subscribing to this channel, okay? Here we discuss a lot of things that has to do with technology, including self-publishing, how to use computers, iPhone, Android, and YouTube education. So it's all about tech, okay? So you will learn about self-publishing and learn some things about technology. All right? Hit the like button, the one that points up like this, so that YouTube will know that this content is helpful. If we don't do that, there is no how the system knows that this is a valuable video. So hit the like button and leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know how you feel about this video. Or do you have anything extra to say in respect to how to revive a book that have not been doing well? So drop that in the comment section. To watch more on self-publishing tips, consider clicking on this video. Thank you and see you some other time. Peace.